Hi, привітики, good morning, good evening. I'm Lana, and it's a Club 645, place where I became flexible, strong, and healthier. Those days in Kiev, maybe you heard, like in the news, there was few blackouts, and somehow I joined them. So it's really difficult for me to join at 6:45 a.m. as usual time, but now I have some time, and as well, now with my Club UA, we are having a marathon. It's day 5. And because my girls as well have some domes, a little bit soreness, plus this night was really tough for Kiev people and for Ukraine. And we have many days of those. So this class also will be really helpful if you feel stressed or you haven't slept all night. And we're gonna start with roll because I was asking in the group of Club 645. You can find it with the link in bio. And also participants says, okay, we have a roll. Lana, give us a little bit roll recovery, but not many of you might have it. So you can just skip after like first 5 minutes maybe, because it's first 5 minutes will be with the roll. And afterwards, we're going to do like some as well recovery flow. It will be not long because as well as will be comfortable for you if you go to the group in Telegram. I'm going to switch to Ukrainian for a while and then we're going to start. Тож, це також тренування буде не дуже довгим. Його можна буде загрузити в Телеграмі. Тобто, коли нема світла, є 10 хвилин, там можна це як на облако, щось таке загрузити, нажати. Тож, такі от справи. Почнемо з ролом. Бо учасників марафону «Гнучки та фактурний 3.0» зараз трошечки є така кріпатурка. Там вже в нас день 5 і ще 3 дні можна до нас доєднатися. Пишемо у Директ. So, let me know, maybe leave the comments. I had a reconnection. Can you hear me? I hope it's going to be saved. So, yeah, so we start from roll. If you have a longer one, it's even better. Or if it's like this, that's fine. Or if you have 2 tennis balls, you can put them in a sock and put the rubber band in the center, and it's going to be kind of like this shape. It's also really nice. So we place it on the end of your scapula, shoulder blades. Знаходимо десь кінець лопаток і просто розслабляємося. Ноги можуть бути в жабці, можуть бути просто ось такі зігнуті. And now we're just relaxing. If your back, if your head is a little bit, how to say, not that flexible, you can place like on a pillow and keep it like this, or you can just keep the chin to your chest. And first exercise, I highly recommend as well, place your hands on your ribs. We're going to do a square breathing, which is very good for emotional reset. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. During exercises with the roll, I hope you continue doing inhale. And exhale. And really important to not stay on roll longer than 1 minute. It could be from 20 seconds, already going to get some results because we are working with fascia. Well done. And then you can grab their hands under your head, round a little bit, and elevate your glutes. And then you start rolling back and forth. I know many of you maybe, but maybe not. Like many of my clients don't like this part because they feel like, yeah, it's okay, but I always feel lazy to do it, and I understand. But if you don't have any option to go to massage, or your massage master is like, massage therapist is overbooked, this could be a good option. So we're rolling back and forth. In 3, and 2, and 1. Then I love to move to the lower back, and then I turn a little bit to the diagonal, and kind of now I'm going to roll the beginning of the glutes and all the way to their scapula, only on one side like this diagonally. and especially the glute. And you can feel really nice. And 2. And 1. We're gonna do like a short version. You can stay in these positions a little bit longer, because when you have a video, it's very nice to just stop, set a timer, and do like 30 seconds or 1 minute, depends how deep is your domes. Да? В кого яка кріпатура, можна від 20 секунд вона вже починає працювати до хвилини. Але більше сильного ефекту не буде, якщо катати. Головне теж не перекатати, бо можна пережати там, це теж негарно. So, after this part, we go to their hamstring. Could be like this. Could be like this. Or you as well can do two at the same time. Work with the open hips, like this way. Well done. And I see some issues with my connection. I hope you can see me. And then we'll switch. As well, very nice and tough. Especially for me, it's the toughest, let me know. And now we go kind of like to the side plank, and I place the upper leg across, and then we go do like this, rolling, or you could do like this, but it's a little bit, could be really painful. It's actually not that painful anymore. But also be careful, the pain shouldn't be too strong. I don't know, can you see that I'm on roll? Because for me it's like a bit too dark. So now we place another leg, because it's important to roll the same way. Like this, it's a little bit less. You have more control because you can move your weight here. I'll just press it. Oh, like, yeah, in a side plank. This a little bit more fire feelings, I would say so. Then, don't forget about front line. And I like to do two at the same time, like this way. Or if you have another version, let me know. And now I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones, where we work with abductors. This, we go to the side like this, like half frog, as the leg is straight, and I roll like this. That's the best warm-up if you want to do open split. Якщо хочеться потренувати поперечний шпагат, і у вас дуже мало часу розігрітися, можна ось так покатати рол на одну сторону, на іншу, і ви відчуєте якісь такі нові відчуття у поперечному. Well done. And we'll switch the side. Super. If you just join, we are doing 5 minutes with a roll, DOMS recovery class, and after we're gonna do a little flow if you don't have a roll. Well done. And as well, you can work with calves. With calves, I highly recommend to play with the inner side. Then you start from inner part. You roll, then you turn to the center, almost, but don't roll under the knee straight, like almost in the end of your calf, and then open your heel and go back. And you kind of draw in like this circles. That's very good for calves. And then we switch. I recommend you to do each exercise from 20 seconds to 60 with your own timer. And especially if you have some special tension, for example in the calf, you can press it like this and just breathe. Exhale. And slowly roll in. Like this, it's gonna be a bit harder because you add your weight. But be careful with that. If you don't have a roll and you feel some cramps or really tight, you can do massage like this way. I just press in, and I find the spot which is really painful, and I just press it with my finger, Take inhale. And on exhale, I press. Then you keep your fingers and you just breathe. You can do, like for a while, 2-4 breathings. Well done. Now we go for cat-cow position, but if you have a stiffness in hips, you place one knee in front, so it will be like this triangle. And you're gonna arch. Hi, hello, join the class. And we do cat-cow. And then after, you can draw the circle with your hips if you have a hip tightness. If you feel more stiff in your thoracic spine, може плечі, грудний відділ більше за стегна зажатий, то краще тримати два коліна на одному рівні. And we start. Inhale. Good, and cow. And 2. And 1. And round and activate the knees. We're going to do compensation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee. We elevate the arm to your ear. And now we're going to bring the palm parallel like this. And you're going to pump more upper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch the arm. We also warming up the fascia around the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk forward, Anahadasana. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. With exhale, we're seated on our heels. With new inhale, we're going to round and bring ourselves all the way to the cobra. Exhale, come back to the child. And 3. And come back. And 2. Well done. Come back. And 1. Come back. Last but not least, cobra. And you turn to one side. And when you turn, you think about the side. And maybe you try to extend both knees. And maybe even activate this arm more. And kind of lift it up yourself. And you can feel stretch even like through your hip. And turn to center. Back and center. Other side. Center. Well done. Lower yourself. Bring maybe wrist lock. Just lift your shoulders up. 5, 4. Why we kind of, it's a relaxed flow, but it's still with some muscle activation where we hold in some positions because muscle work is very specific, and to relax some muscles group, you need to activate antagonist muscles. So we activate in the opposite team of the muscles. And so while where the one part of the muscle is working, another one is chilling. So that is why sometimes chill flow, not the chill for some group of muscles. And it's a body magic. Well done. And now plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees. Anahadasana again. Maybe slight palm here. If you have a roll or sofa, you can place your hands now on the sofa or maybe the table, and you just hang kind of like this way. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As well, you can press kind of more to your palms and look forward, and then you're going to activate more thoracic spine in your shoulders, and you can stay and breathe here. Or for more power, you can roll all the way up and go deeper. And again, and roll. As well, it will be very nice for hands. If you have a tennis ball, you can as well roll those parts. Well done. Now I'm going to share with you the cool exercise for strengthening your wrist as well. And when you strengthen, they also feel relaxed in some other parts from my acrobatic coach. So we elevate their pinky fingers, and we're gonna do like push-ups on the fingers like this, but the pinky fingers all the way up. They don't touch in. And you can feel it already. If it's too easy, you can round your spine and move a little bit your shoulders forward and do it like this way. Like this is more harder. Yeah? Or you weight more in the legs and you go like this. Or you already kind of go like to the plank position and try to be with shoulders a little bit more with your fingers. Well done. Now we go to the nice diagonal stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. After the class, I can answer your questions. Or if you have a question, you can just write it, and then I'm gonna check it. Then we bring the right foot on the side, and we're gonna draw the circle from right to the left with a hip. 4, 3, 2, and now we go to the lizard pose with knee on the floor, or it could be extended. And exhale, we go back to the fold. Зараз ми перекатуємось з половини шпагату до ящерки. Можна з коліном на підлозі, можна з прямим. Така може бути кріпатура, особливо якщо ви зробили всі 5 днів марафону. До нього ще можна приєднатися, написавши мені, залишивши комент. Well done. Maybe activate the leg. Maybe stay a little bit here. Maybe move from side to side a little bit. Maybe back and forth. Maybe the knee tap in the mat and then extend it. If you play with this exercise, I highly recommend to do not like this. You fix the hips on one level and just working with their knee. Well done. After we go to the pigeon. Maybe before the pigeon you can do as well dynamically knee up and down. If it's too hard for you, you can bring the other knees closer and work like this. Just a little bit. Amplitude could be different because the hip mobility as well depends on your genes. How's the one bone placed to another, because some people have this hip crunch, тобто коли в нас хрустить стегно, воно може бути не у всіх, а зазвичай воно хрустить у тих, в кого зв'язка йде, вона як під час вправ на мобільність, або коли ми рухаємо стегном і задіємо згинач стегна, там є така зв'язка, яка ніби так перекидується зверху на кістку, і це визиває оцей щелчок. Ось, і якщо він без болю, то все нормально, це просто звук, тому можна не переживати. So, we finish with this leg, and then we switch. Lizard pose. First some circles. Yes. And then we go forward and backward. Forward and backward. Especially if you soar, you don't go full on your amplitude. You should work on 60%. Because, and don't be sad, like, for example, I know some of you might think that if you're not gonna do a split today, you can lose it, especially if you work a long time towards getting the skill, but that's fine. Sometimes you're allowed to skip because your body gets stronger when you recover, and if you don't give enough recovery, in some point your body gonna control you and says no more physical. So better be aware of this. So activating the knee maybe, or lower, or going on the elbows. Perfect. I hope the legs are working. I don't know, it's back and forth jumping. Let's see. Well done. And then move the heel to the opposite arm, and we're gonna elevate the knee up and down. Super. How are you guys? How many of you is workout now, or maybe you're gonna keep it for later? I would keep it this class till weekends. 4, maybe here, 3, 2, 1. If you need a little secret how to improve your pigeon, comment a pigeon, and I will add it in the next class. The tip for you. Well done. Then we go to the back, and you're gonna elevate their hips up, and you're gonna just stay here. If you have a roll, you can place under their koprux, tailbone, kuprik, українською, and you can just stay like this, or I need a little bit higher, but it's a bit maybe too high for me. Yeah, for me it's need to be a bit higher. Or as well, you can create the right height for you if you place the arms under the corpus and hold just like this. It's going to be as well nice relaxation. Or just support like this way. Well done. Slowly lower. Hug the right knee. Beaded massage. We're going to draw this circle. And to another side. Maybe activate a little bit core, especially if you have soreness in your lower back. The little trick how to not get much hangover after workouts for back. Do the abs. It's going to help to compensate it. Well done. And we'll switch. New circles. And activate the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. And then we go to the nice twist. Maybe you can bend and grab the foot, the lower leg, or you can extend. Whoop. Like this way. And we can switch. So, stay, inhale, exhale. And one of the best asanas українською також є Club UA. Ось, і також можна пошукати на ютубі, в мене є там руханка All Inclusive. Тож приходьте в Club UA, там українською. Here, yeah, we have bilingual. As well, the best anti-stress is the bow pose. Because when we activate the lower back muscles, it's kind of close to the hormones, and it's a little bit tricky because even science kind of agree with that it's this muscle so close to their, oh my god, how to call this thing which produce nephrons. Нирки, я забула, як це сказати англійською. So this part is producing the special hormones, and some yoga traditions believe that you can stimulate your hormones, and it's kind of yes and no, but if it's work for you, why not believe it? Right, so we elevate and we hold. As well, like this is also working. Any variation of this already working towards your endorphins, and I believe you already can feel better. Inhale and exhale. And we go to the, gonna finish our flow with 5 minutes plank to come back focus to our body. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, Anahatasana. Well done. And then sit legs crossed in front of you. We're gonna finish the class and I can answer your questions. Inhale. Thank yourself for this practice. I thank you for the practice and have a wonderful day. So I will just scroll their classes. Hi, hello. Any questions about the role stretching recovery? Бо як покращити кріпатуру? Можете також залишити питання у клабі ЮА, група лінк у біо, або також приходьте у клаб ЮА. можна отримати пробне, написавши мені. Там тренування українською. And if you like the class, you can find as well my PayPal and or some donation, or you can just join the club, or maybe you can just write their comments under the video, which you're gonna support. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.